Hello, 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 and welcome back to the tale of Ayi'Ig the Worm. So, we're gonna keep moving down. I've been thinking of a couple new rules that I want to add to this playthrough as well, which are, in order to eat, we have to eat an entire corpse. No more cooking at campfires. And also, I'm considering being able to just poke my head up onto the surface, but we can't actually travel on the surface unless we are inside a building. I also, at some point, if we survive long enough, I would like for us to try and navigate. The reason for this rule is navigation. Wow, there's nothing down here. I want to be able to find my way to Gritgate. Okay, we got a bear. And Gritgate is mostly for trade. You know, I was thinking it would be great to take tinkering to kind of supplement our character. Because the loot we're going to find down here is going to be fairly sparse most of the time. But if we can't make it to Gritgate, that's okay as well. I do want to make the game more challenging, so maybe taking tinkering makes it a bit easier. We can take tinkering. We do have the intelligence for it. Okay, we've got a mouldering corpse here, which is nice. Hold up. Let's see if we've got... We do have gloves on, which is a very funny thing to imagine. A giant worm wearing gloves with an axe, no doubt. Speaking of axes, this is a steel battle axe, which I believe is better than the one we use. Yes, it is. Incredible. Of course, at some point we're going to have to contend with things like gamma moths and being horrifically mutated. The deeper we get, the higher the chance that we'll encounter stuff like that. So we'll just have to deal with it. You know, we do have a force bracelet, which protects us from mutating gaze. But I think really the best way of dealing with Gamma Moth is to just throw a EMP grenade at them, honestly. Or to have clairvoyance, which I don't believe we can because we're actually a chimera. I think also we can maybe pick up a new mutation today. Or maybe not this episode, but next episode, once we have 4 mutation points. I'm not all opposed to that. See what we get. Okay, I'm going to keep going south. There are no rules to going back up, taking a staircase back up to the layer above. However, I think generally speaking, we want to always be heading downwards. You see, right now I am toying with the idea of taking tinkering, because there are still trash piles down here that we can get our bits from. The problem will be actually picking up recipes. Finding recipes is not going to be easy. That's the only thing kind of making me doubt doing that. Something I'll have to think about for sure. I think if we can maybe encounter a group of Barathromites, that would be incredible. It would actually be so valuable that I would figure out a system of being able to find our way roughly back. There we go, let me through. Right, let's try and constrict. We failed. Incredible. If we could get multiple arms, I'd be very, very happy. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Let's just take a moment here. Okay, we're good. We're fine. Remember, now that we're famished, doesn't mean we can eat. We have to be ravenously hungry before we can eat an entire corpse. Which actually puts us at a slight disadvantage, because when you're famished, your quickness goes down. I'm gonna jump down this hole. I hear something electrical, I think. Yes, my friend. Nice work, buddy. See what these guys have. I think it's always worth checking the Arcanauts. Some kind of injector. Probably going to be garbage. Honestly, I think I'd rather just deal with this guy the good old-fashioned way. So we now have a chrome revolver. Let's equip that. Let's grab this. Not sure how many slugs we have. That's going to be a hard thing, keeping a good supply of slugs. There's a mimic right there. I don't know how we'd fare against a mimic. Let's see if I'm hungry enough to eat. I don't believe I am. Oh no, we are. You eat the null-worm corpse, it chews and chews. It's delicious though. Yeah, I think I kind of want to stay away from that right now. We're only level 9. Take it back, we're level 10. Even so. So, why don't we start saving up? We'll do it early. It's much easier, obviously, to buy a new mutation early than it is later on. So we will start saving. And one thing I'm very curious about is whether Hook and Drag will stack with Constrict, since it essentially seems to be the same ability. The only problem is, because our movement speed is 95, Hook and Drag isn't quite as effective as it could be otherwise. Why don't we start with Dismember? Everybody loves a bit of dismemberment. Let's head north from here. Alright. We've got tier 2 Snapjaws down here. Kind of a worthy opponent, honestly. We'll kill this spear guy. Because I think we're very susceptible to poison because of our chitinous skin. Yeah, we take way more poison damage. Which actually, now I'm actually starting to second guess whether or not I should be going this way. Let's charge. Flurry, Sting, all of the good stuff. Alright, we didn't get poisoned. Good news. One thing I actually don't know, and maybe you can enlighten me if you do know this, I'm thinking, you know, when you take Wayfaring, you increase the likelihood of interesting encounters. I don't know if it works underground. As in, does it still matter what biome you're in when you're underground? I know it might do for the first few layers, but once you get past a certain depth, it just becomes like a cave. And I don't think there is a wayfaring for caves themselves. So, probably won't take that, unless somebody can let me know if that is the case. We just got our first dismemberment, by the way. Alright, let's mess this guy up. Failed. Grab his goods. We don't want to get too stacked on water. I probably will. This will be the last amount of water that I'll pick up from water skins. Imagine being shot to death by a worm. Pretty embarrassing. Alright, let's do some ID. We got a love injector. We got a skulk injector. Solar cell. That's useless down here. We do have a dart gun. Flashbang grenade. And a thermal grenade. Okay. I'm a little worried about any mushrooms. I think the last thing we want is to get a fungal infection. It would be a really fun side quest though. Trying to cure it. And get the RNG to pull a corpus from somewhere. Are these fungal spores? No, it's defoliant. Okay. Stay the heck away from these things. There you are. You can't hide eggs from a worm. Nice. Okay. Keep moving. That's where we came from. Never mind. Keep moving this way. Aha. Constrict. Jar of oil there. If we keep a constant supply of trade goods on us, so that in case we do come across anybody down here that we're able to actually trade with, who might have interesting things, like a dromad or a barathramite tinkerer, you know, like books. We're not going to be able to hand these books in, so the books are only good for trades, but that's good because they're relatively light. One thing I will say right now, Ayi'Ig is hitting real hard. This friggin' Gershling, dude, I hate these guys. There we go. Feed me your slime. Oh, and by the way, the next real season of CUD that we do, season 3, we're gonna do a I'm not gonna spoil it, but we're gonna do one of the most chaotic builds you've ever seen in your life, and I'm really looking forward to it. That's all I'll say. Okay, before we go down these stairs, let's just check. Okay, there we go. Let's check down here if we can. You never know what you might find. And I don't want to miss a thing. Steven Tyler, Aerosmith. Alright. Alright, so we got a friggin' Gershling causing all of this nonsense to pop right here. Got him. Let's check this guy out. What do you got on you, buddy? Hulk honey. Okay. Man, there's so many centipedes. Are we still getting XP? Yeah, we're getting 15 XP per centipede, but it's not great, but it's something. Maybe too many. I'm glad that our acid blood helped us out there. I think. Is this all from one egg? That's insane. I wasn't too worried about that. Okay, we're halfway to the new mutation. What do we want here? I am very tempted to grab tinkering, honestly. But it's not important right now. Let's grab multi-weapon expertise here. Chance to strike with each of your offhand weapons is increased by 35%. Which now puts us, if we select our offhand weapon, if we look at this, you can see we have a 50% chance to attack with this, which is great. That is of course 100% as long as we hit. Always feels a bit weird taking multi-weapon fighting with just 2 arms, like a normie. However, bear in mind, when we buy a new mutation, because we're a chimera, we will actually be offered a new body part. There we go. We eat the giant centipede. Crunching through the exoskeleton gives way to the soft meat that dissolves on your tongue. That actually sounds delicious, dude. Ignore the fact it just said I feel sick. Alright, let's go back north and go down those steps. Hey, I can hear normality gas in the background. No idea where that's coming from. Unless it's probably the mine layer, huh? Yeah, okay. More delicious centipede meat. What would it take for you to eat a centipede? I don't think I could ever bring myself to eat... A centipede to me is like on par with a spider in terms of just disgusting abominations, you know. Down we go. This is nice. Look at all the grass down here. That's a glow moth. Luckily, his aim is almost as bad as mine. And another one. Defoliant mines. Whoa, bud. Calm down. What have you got? I'll let this guy live, you know what? Oh, it's my arch nemesis. The seed sprout worm. Pretender to the worm throne. Perish. Actually, no, I can charge you, I think. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Things are going well so far. I don't want to jinx it. I'm actually surprised we haven't come across any bad RNG in terms of like a group of like legendary Templars or anything, you know, which happens a lot. In fact, we may be dead now because these beetles aren't quite, they're a bit tougher than centipedes, it seems. Let me just one more attack there. Let's just take a step back and hope that they don't try and pincer me. Yeah, that's a lot of beetles. There's clearly another nest nearby. That guy can help me out. Okay. Bonded? Did that guy must have had Siphon Vim or something. Okay. Let's head north. Ah, interesting. We've got one of the oh, that's a bark biter. There may be a legendary. I'm actually seeing quite a lot of scary things here. There may be a legendary bear with this group. Take out the bark biter. Okay, huge. Oh, you are the legendary. Okay. Interesting. You're supposed to be a different color, my friend. Not sure why you aren't. There we go. Okay. It's a second nullworm skull there. Some honey. The honey might be good for trades. Also, there's a freaking Gershling here. And another one. Alright, let's go check out what she has to say. Just double team this puma. Okay, there we go. Ah, it's a Gyre of Con. Con and Cass are a duo of Gersh Nephilim. It's probably my favorite Nephilim fight, actually. Do you have anything interesting that you can... No, not really. A steel battle axe, that's good for our offhand here. That's an upgrade for us. Okay. Puma. Nice. Good XP. Acid blood. Wonder, did we actually get blood? No. I am liking the pumas though. Something's happening over here. I can see. Right. Ah, we got a friggin' some fork-horned gnu's over here. Where's your leader? Interesting. None of the legendaries seem to be showing as purple or magenta. Not sure why that is. Maybe a mod conflict or something. Oh. You don't have anything. Anything we want to sell? I don't think so right now. There is crap that I want to drop though, like that. It's a freezing chair. That can still be dropped though. That's garbage. That's garbage. Ah! Mechanical wings, huh? Interesting. Well, that's certainly worth a bunch of money, if we can find a decent trader. Did you just kill the, yeah, okay. Electric longsword, masterwork. Another chrome revolver. I'm not going to pick up any water right now. Let's check what this guy had. Maybe a shotgun? Yeah, combat shotgun. You know what? I'm going to equip it. I want to try and stockpile as many lead slugs as possible. So let's go over to a ranged weapon that doesn't use them. Also, the idea of a worm firing a shotgun is very, very funny to me. Why don't we head this direction? Something's happening in the corner. Over here. Nice. Oh no, not nice. It's not a regular Dromad caravan. These must be psychic thralls. Wait, no, they're not. They are Did we hit them with a shotgun blast? Let freedom ring with a shotgun blast. No, there is a psychic thrall here. I knew it. Okay, well, we can't fight these guys. And in fact, we should be leaving right now because we don't know what kind of monster has enthralled these dromads. It could be a seeker of the sightless way, nothing, or it could be like a dervish or something messed up. Either way, they're kind of falling back. If I could just get a visual. This is where curiosity kills the cat, because... or curiosity kills the worm, because I shouldn't be doing this. Double dismemberment. Beautiful. Okay, nice. 750 XP there. The saltbacks we obviously can't fight, but the Dromad we actually may have a little bit of luck with. I would much rather free these guys from their enthrallment. We just got +1 to each attribute as well, which is great. We're one more mutation point away from a new mutation. Let's grab Charging Strike. We do have charge, so it makes sense to have Charging Strike. Now, there's obviously much better armor here. For the right, it's just too heavy. Way too heavy. What the heck are you shooting with? You're shooting with a plasma weapon. Is that right? Somebody has a... Are you telling me somebody has a spacer pistol? I think one of these guys has a spacer pistol. It's not this one, it's the one behind. Alright, nice. A good dismemberment. We cut his leg off, I believe. Or we cut her leg off, sorry. It's over for you, my friend. Okay, here comes assault back. Don't want to get anywhere near that thing. Luckily, they're really slow. It's a spacer pistol. Wow. That's a potentially incredible get for us early game. Okay, we have to avoid these guys right now. It eats through battery like you wouldn't believe, but that's like a late game pistol. So I'm pretty chuffed with finding one of those. Let's just take a breather here and go back. I am very curious about this group of Dromad. Okay, let's just avoid these guys where we can. Fullerite boots. Again, just Fullerite gears, just too heavy. There you are. Okay, I don't know what kind of shenanigans you're capable of, my friend. Do you see me? You do not see me. If they have Sunder Mind, it's over for us. I do feel like I am pushing my luck a little bit here. So I'm actually gonna do the smart thing right now, and I'm gonna back off. And we're gonna go downstairs. If we remember, we could maybe come back. Because I think there's a chance that we can free that Dromad caravan from the enthrallment. And potentially have a decent trader. I just don't know what that Seeker of the Sightless Way is capable of right now. Ideally, I would like the series to last more than just 2 episodes. If this was a daily, it wouldn't matter. I wouldn't care. Okay, we are famished, which means it's corpse eating time. Why don't we try a human this time? A disgusting meal of sinew. Wow. Thanks. Let's just poke our head north before we head down even further. Well, well, well. Get shotgun blasted. Hold up, what was that? Oh, a gelatinous wedge. Two-handed steel battle axe. Oh. Hello. Just a bunch of statues, huh? Yeah. Before I end, I really want to go and check out what that servant is up to. Let me see if I can just hit him once with the shotgun and see if I can like kite him over. He was where? Was he downstairs from here? No, he was upstairs from here. How about if we head north from here and we circle back down? Let's give that a whirl. And if we die, I have only myself to blame. A bunch of segmented mirthworm here. Alright. I do see a bunch of stuff coming out of an egg over here, I think. Yeah. Ah, look at this. Somebody's set up an office down here. Dude, there's working from home and then there's working from home. Look at this. Perfect time to have a shotgun. What's this guy's deal? Grab that. What is this? You wouldn't charge me 47 for a rolling chair. Tell you what, take a couple books. Let's find out. Wait, we didn't buy it, did we? Okay. Forgot to select it. That would have helped. Alright, now let's find out. Oh my god, you absolute con artist. I'm afraid I won't stand for that. Okay, all we gotta do now is mine through this wall and loop back around and see what that servant is up to. And this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Remember to leave a like if you enjoy this series. Plenty more Caves of Cub to come, so subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Take it easy.